Everybody knows that Bitcoin cryptocurrency is going absolutely insane, but this is just the beginning. In fact, there is some huge news that no one else is talking about that I have for you in tonight's video. This is the reason Bitcoin is going to hit $100,000 before the end of November. Well, at least that's what I think anyway. We're going to break down some key things that are coming up, some definite charts you have to see, and a very big announcement towards the end of the video. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so that you stay ahead of the game in this crypto bull market. Let's get into the video. Okay, so everybody is super bullish on the market. We've seen Bitcoin retest $90,000 as a recent all-time high, which is absolutely mind-blowing. In fact, lots of people thought we'd be somewhere near that towards the end of the year, moving into 2025 when we really start to see the big push. However, Bitcoin breaking above 90,000, partly down to Donald Trump being the president-elect, but partly due to the fact that we finally see the return of retail, albeit not fully here yet. They are definitely coming back to the market. And big names in the space are predicting huge and wild forecasts that a lot of people feel they may be achievable. Particularly MEXC founder predicts that this Bitcoin cycle could see us hit $1 million under the next 4 years while Trump is in office. And again, there's a couple of key things that I've broke down in a number of videos that absolutely will support this, namely the fact that Donald Trump is going to produce a Bitcoin reserve. Now, he recently is starting to put people into office. In fact, only just a few minutes ago, he announced the fact that Elon Musk will become part of Doge. That's right, the Department of Government Efficiency. And guess what? Dogecoin's up 7%. This just gives you the excitement and the anticipation that people have for a Trump presidency. Whether you like his policies or not, simply put, he is pro-cryptocurrency right now, and this is only good for the markets. In fact, we're sitting at a whopping $2.67 trillion on the global market cap, only a few billion away from breaking that all-time high. And then you start to look at what else this means and why we believe everyone is going bullish on a Trump election. Well, take a look at this. This is the ETF flows for today with a record-breaking $6.29 billion worth of total volume. In fact, the total market cap is heading on to nearly $95 billion. You look at some of these purchases, around 20,000 going into Fidelity, nearly 8,700 into iBit, and the BlackRock ETF, as well as ARK21 and many more. You only have to look at the last few days as to what this looked like, and it's absolutely insane. $1.12 billion yesterday, back end of last week, $1.36 billion. Huge investment inflows are coming to the market. And this is before we see absolute euphoria when it comes to retail. In fact, take a look at this chart. This is showing us the Bitcoin average yearly market cap growth versus realized market cap. What does it mean? Ultimately, when do we see the potential top of the market coming in? And we see previous examples there of 786 days to 912 days. Predictions for this one, 540 days, could be setting up for a significant move post the halving. And I think this is key to remember. And we do see significant gains towards the back end of this. And again, if you think we're slightly ahead of the curve, then yes, we're going to be less than what was back in 2016, around 786 days. So people think we are set for a big push indeed. Now, there is also some pretty big news coming this week. And when you truly understand that retail can move this market in huge numbers, you start to understand what significance this man has. But I can't look like him then. The reality is there is 2 big interviews coming up on the Joe Rogan show, which we have heard rumors of. And they are Michael Saylor will be going on there, which is absolutely super bullish, and Charles Hodgkinson, the CEO and founder of Cardano. This is huge news for both of those projects. Now, the dates are yet to be announced, but this is a rumor that I'm hearing, and it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Understand the people that watch Joe Rogan, a lot of people predict he had a big influence in the election. This is only very, very big news for cryptocurrency. And if you think institutions are going to buy big, you just wait until retail hits us. It's going to be crazy. So let's take a look at what's going on at the chart. You can see Bitcoin here completely dominating on the daily chart, and what feels like we've moved to another leg of around 88,000. Now, don't panic if you see a correction. Again, when we see retail re-enter the market, then we do see some moments of corrections, 30%, 25%. This history tells us to expect it. Why? Because people take profits. That's the aim of the game. And if you're in it, then you should absolutely be forming that strategy. Where could we come back to? That's the big question in everyone's mind. Could we see 77,000? That was a previous support for us here that we broke through. Do we drop a little bit further? and come around this 65,000 where you can see that resistance became support, became resistance again, and then once again became support. So we know that 65,000 is an incredibly strong support for us as well. So some key things to think about. Remember, RSI is hugely overbought right now, but there is one big but here. Do you honestly believe institutions are going to slow down? Do you think there's a difference between buying $1 billion worth of Bitcoin yesterday and tomorrow? We know today HBAR has been filed for an ETF. We know XRP is on the cards and potentially even a Solana one. I think the reality here is for the short term, ETFs and Bitcoin are going to skyrocket. And it only is going to take podcasts with Joe Rogan and many others, which could be absolutely a catalyst for a huge Bitcoin bull. And imagine Donald Trump comes out. Given the fact that we know he's already talking about politics, education, and much more, he announces with Cynthia Lumens a Bitcoin strategic reserve from day one that he's in office. What do you think that does to the price of Bitcoin? Lots to come this week. Keep your eyes peeled. And if you want to stay ahead of the markets, hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to turn your notification bell on to all. You are not going to miss a beat. And simply put, you cannot afford to. If you enjoyed trading futures as well, do check out the link for MEXC. We're offering you $8,000 for you use signups, as well as a 10% rebate on all your trades. Unfortunately, if you are a UK customer, this is not for you. However, it's a brilliant platform, cheap fees, and can offer you a fantastic amount of leverage to trade your favorite cryptocurrencies. Only do it though, however, if you're an expert in the game. As always, leave your comment down below. Let me know what you think about all of this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.